The other day, someone said to me, you value personal comfort way more than money. And that's when I realized, oh yeah, you're right. Hello, you beautiful people. Today we have a really nice day here in Toronto, Ontario. And so I thought, why not take you guys outside with me to enjoy the lake view and talk about some depressing stuff. So for those of you who missed my career update, I'm a realtor newbie and I have a video on me quitting my previous brokerage just 2 months in and will probably pay 5 to 6 grand just to get out. While you're listening to this sentence, you're probably thinking, wow, Olivia, are you crazy? And trust me, you're not alone. And honestly, a lot of people, especially people in my parents' generation, who has been in the industry for a really long time, thought I lost my mind. Okay, but hear me out. One of the biggest reasons why I left my previous brokerage was my manager. I can talk about all the things in the world why I don't get along with him, but the major one is I felt like I was being attacked every time I talked to him. And that is, my confidence was bashed and my self-esteem dropped every single time. And it took me way longer to rebuild my confidence and courage just from the fact that I was talking to him. And a lot of people told me that's what this industry is like. If you want help, you should be getting clients. Doesn't get along with someone shouldn't be the only reason why you choose to leave. Well, I understand where they're coming from, but to me, I find myself constantly defending for myself, and I felt like I was being wrong. I wasn't being heard. That's when someone asked me, why are we in this industry? And at the time, I naturally said, money. But they said, you know what? To me, money is not the most important thing to you at all. You clearly value personal comfort way more. And that's when I realized, oh shoot, you're right. Doesn't get along with someone shouldn't be the only reason you leave. When I heard that, I went automatically defending for myself. And when I think about it, I think it's because doesn't get along is such an understatement of what's happening between me and him, because every time I talk to this person, I felt like I was being attacked. I felt like I was invalid. I felt like my self-esteem was dropping. So what if they say there are a lot of people like that in the world? You need to get used to it to stay in this business. You know what? It doesn't matter. They're not me. So I have to keep reminding myself what I feel is valid and the most important, precious thing to myself. I pick the battle I want to fight. So if in the future I met someone like that and chose to do business with them, so be it. But at this moment, I don't want to. Maybe I am not strong enough, like they said, but so what? The way I see it is that strong is a relative term, and I can grow out of my old self and be a stronger person. But I also recognize what I'm doing right now is super important too, because I recognize the importance of protecting myself. I'm strong enough to end an unhealthy relationship, so to speak. So I recognize my strength and limitations. No matter what other people say or think, to me, I realize I'm more important. The mental well-being and my self-esteem, my confidence is more important. And so are you. And no matter who you are, if you are struggling, just remember, you are the most important person to yourself. All of your feelings are valid, no matter what the other people say. And what's really hard is that none of those people who said rational things to me have any ill intentions. But by the end of the day, you need to decide what's more important to you, what your priorities are. So once I realized that, the question comes down to, one, do I have 5 or 6 grand to bail me out? And 2, do I think my feelings worth more than that? Both of my answers are yes to them. And that's the moment I realized I made my decision. Thank you so much for watching my video. I know that I shared a lot of my personal thoughts, struggles, and priorities, but I hope you enjoyed my video or at least find it entertaining. And most importantly, know that maybe you're not strong enough, but you know what? That's alright. I hope that you enjoyed my video and there are people coming by.